Living in the ghetto, black is everywhere you go.
Sir, passport? Mr. Navarsky, purpose of your visit? Business or pleasure?
So mention other instances where in closing our cases, it may have appeared as though the spirit of the law was not perfectly upheld.
I'm Sheriff Mike Thompson. You can call me Big Black.
In that case, you can call me Medium Brown.
I will be overjoyed to amend the complaint, but in the meantime, guilty people have been convicted on a lot less than what we have on Littman.
You know, it's a lot of cats that'll come in here and they'll play exactly what I want them to play, like that shit right there. Cats that understand that you don't bite the hand that feeds you.
And I'll never forget the casting director telling me, he goes, when I turned down The Lion King, and he's like, man, I hope that show runs forever, man, because you are turning down a paycheck. And
what if the same man who kept millions entertained was quietly fighting battles nobody was talking about? Corey Reynolds, the powerhouse behind unforgettable roles, concealed a law enforcement past that almost chained him to a desk forever. Hang in there to discover the audition meltdown that could have shattered his Broadway dreams, and the stunning confession about drawing from real-life trauma that will redefine how you see his performances. Corey Reynolds burst onto the scene from humble beginnings on July 3, 1974, in Richmond, Virginia, a city pulsing with history but slim on entertainment avenues. Growing up, he navigated Monacan High School while igniting his performance spark through gigs at Paramount King's Dominion by age 16, delivering high-energy shows to captivated crowds. This early hustle built his endurance.
So many programs that get cut. I know for me, like, the arts really created an outlet for me. I had a tendency at times to be a disruptive student, but honest to God,
Troublemaker?
I was a bit of a troublemaker, but once I found the stage, it gave me a release for that energy, and it also gave me a reason to do better because I had to keep my grades up to be in the drama department.
But a parallel track in security and law enforcement forged a resilient edge, instilling discipline amid chaos, tools that would seep into his future characters. Picture the crossroads, badge or spotlight. He veered toward the latter, uprooting to California in the mid-1990s to grind toward his breakthrough. In California, Reynolds plunged into touring productions that forged his craft. He hit the road with Smokey Joe's Cafe in 1997, channeling soulful vibes that highlighted his vocal strength and charisma. By 1999, he owned the stage in Saturday Night Fever, capturing disco swagger with unstoppable vigor. Regional runs refined him. Parade in 2000 delved into prejudice via powerful melodies, while Avenue X in 2001 fused doo-wop with tales of division. These weren't mere jobs, they were forges, blending song, story, and motion into his arsenal. But New York called with its cutthroat tryouts. Could he withstand the grind, or would it break him? Arriving in New York, Reynolds battled auditions, securing an ensemble berth in Hairspray's 2002 Broadway premiere.
I could lie, but baby, let's be bold. Vanilla can be nice, but if the truth be told.
After 3 intense callbacks, he created Seaweed, the dynamic dancer defying divides with groove and grit. The 2003 smash earned him nods for the Tony, Drama Desk, and Outer Critics Circle Awards as Outstanding Featured Actor in a Musical. Raves poured in for his spark, but offstage, remnants of his security days stoked insecurities, jitters echoing patrol pressures. This rawness fueled his fire, morphing risk into rocket fuel. As curtains fell, TV opportunities surfaced, signaling his range. Early screen breaks arrived fast, a gripping stint as a witness on Without a Trace in 2003.
Look, it was a yard fight, all right? Screws went in to deal with it. One of them left the gate open. I saw my chance and I took it. Plain and simple.
Then 2 episodes as Robert Bridge on The Guardian in 2004, probing ethical shadows.
You see, this is just a picture of a donkey. This doesn't help.
These caught Steven Spielberg's eye post-Hairspray, leading to a personal pick for 2004's The Terminal. Opposite Tom Hanks as an airport aide, Reynolds injected real-world edge from his law roots, layering quiet intensity.
Sir, passport? Mr. Navarsky, purpose of your visit? Business or pleasure?
This jump from boards to blockbuster teased bigger things, but a defining series loomed, one spanning years and demanding grit. 2005 sparked with TNT's The Closer, casting Reynolds as Detective Sergeant David Gabriel across 109 episodes to 2012, sparring with Kyra Sedgwick's Brenda Lee Johnson.
You are taking this business about people asking to go back to robbery homicide way too personal. It's just nobody should have come in our department the way you did.
Channeling his enforcement history into gritty probes and ethical tightrope, he snagged 3 SAG nominations and a NAMIC Vision Award bid. The Juggernaut's viewership locked his rep, But closure brought typecast fears. Eternally the Detective? A quiet pivot simmered, with films offering outlets. Momentum surged post-Closer via eclectic films. The Worth 11 in 2011 thrust him into World War II horror as a soldier facing atrocity. Selma in 2014 positioned him as Reverend C.T. Vivian, fueling civil rights marches with fervor.
You take some place like Lowndes County, where there are no Negroes who are registered, and you've got to have someone who is registered to vouch for you. What are you supposed to do?
Straight Outta Compton in 2015 had him as Lonzo Williams, steering NWA's turbulent climb.
You trying to start a riot up in here? I told you, didn't I tell you I don't want that hardcore shit played in my club? As soon as I turn my back, you do that shit anyway.
Delirium in 2018 twisted him into thriller torment. These picks flexed his spectrum, yet TV's grip endured, reeling him into arcs that ramped up drama. The mid-decade years brought a television explosion for Chad. In 2015, he appeared on Castle as a tangled suspect.
Victor was the first person that Lewis ever trusted besides his mom, so finding out he'd been betrayed would have been pretty devastating.
And in 2016, he joined Chicago PD as an officer battling corruption from within the ranks.
He's high up the ladder. He's responsible for several major attacks in Europe.
I'm just telling you what he told me.
And I'm telling you, the odds of Hassan working with Azul are 1,000 to 1.
That same year, he took on the role of ADA Martin Reardon in Murder in the First, commanding the courtroom with edge and authority across 10 episodes.
Considering the murder for hire special circumstances, the state would request that bail be denied since this is a capital case.
Also in 2016, Masters of Sex cast him as James in 2 episodes that plunged into the complex depths of intimacy.
I don't want people knowing our personal business. My life now. I don't want people knowing about that.
He then recurred on Criminal Minds from 2016 to 2017, playing Phil Brooks, a scarred ex-agent pursuing the Crimson King with a raw and wounded vulnerability that stood out among his dramatic work.
I don't know the others, but this guy, Paul McAtee, I recognize him. He was a middleman for the Martinez cartel. He greased the wheels that brought the product into the country.
In 2018, he brought high-octane energy to NCIS Los Angeles as ATF agent Duke Morgan.
Well, I have bad news and I have worse news. You don't really seem like the type who cares which one comes first.
I'm the type of guy that likes to get to the point.
Each role added another layer to his ever-growing portfolio, but something different was on the horizon, a humorous explosion of a project, one that would merge mayhem with genuine soul. Personal pillars steadied him through peaks. Wed to Tara Renee Shemansky since July 2008, Reynolds cherishes time with son Revan Blue, born during his ascent, offering refuge from industry's storm. This foundation powered more TV The Red Line in 2019 as Jack Harrison, confronting urban fracture.
Are you cutting? Yeah, brain tumor.
What size scalp?
15.
Very nice, safe choice.
I just want the guy to make it through the night.
All right, well listen, keep your hand steady and use your other hand to put your dad on the phone.
All-American 2019-2020 as Cliff Mosley across 5 episodes, guiding players through field strife.
Hey, relax, okay? Contact makes for a better game. Look, the crowd, they're loving it. How to lead games, sometimes the guys, they just get a little more leeway from the zebras.
Getting On in 2013, and Cooper Barrett's Guide to Surviving Life in 2016 sprinkled oddball bits.
Ashley first introduced me to Barry. I thought to myself, who is this ravenous young man who uses these crazy words like splorange?
Then, 2021's Resident Alien on Sci-Fi USA flipped the script, starring him as Sheriff Mike Thompson over 44 episodes to 2025, a part reshaping his comic legacy.
We had ourselves a murder in town last night. You're a doctor. We need you to come down and take a look at the body.
Isn't there a town doctor who can help you out?
I love all aspects of the show. It's really hard to... The only thing I would change is like winters in Vancouver. I don't know if you've ever had a winter in Vancouver, but they're wet and cold and gray and boring, and like it's dark at 4:15 in the afternoon, and it is just a miserable motherfucking place for a few months out of the year.
In Resident Alien, set against the eccentric backdrop of Patience, Colorado, Chad's Sheriff Mike starts out as a loud and comedic alien denier, sparking plenty of laughs through his clashes with Alan Tudyk's otherworldly medic. His blustering big black persona serves as a shield, masking deeper fragilities that are peeled back in a quietly powerful Season 2 moment. A bench-side heart-to-heart in which Mike confronts his PTSD, a scene Chad has said required him to draw from deeply personal emotional depths to ring true. Improvisation became a cornerstone of his performance, particularly alongside Elizabeth Bowen, who plays Deputy Liv Baker. Their crackling on-screen chemistry was born largely at the table reads, where freewheeling freestyles between the two regularly stretched well beyond what was written on the page. Chad's commitment to getting it right extended beyond the set as well. After wrapping Season 1's memorable stoner interrogation scene, He went back and overhauled his own dialogue to sharpen the comedic timing and punch up the zingers. Mike's journey on Resident Alien took a compelling turn as his character shifted from skeptic to reluctant believer, a transformation that gained momentum through the extraterrestrial clashes of Season 3 before building to the covert operation energy of Season 4's 2025 conclusion. Along the way, one moment etched itself into fan memory above all others: his beatboxing rendition of Amazing Grace, a scene that became a cult favorite for the way it fused pure fun with unexpected feeling. Behind the scenes, showrunner Chris Sheridan's improv-friendly approach kept the ensemble deeply connected and creatively alive. Off-set, Chad's geek credentials surfaced in a fan-favorite moment when he publicly shared his enthusiasm for Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern, expressing a particular interest in seeing the Jon Stewart iteration brought to life, a nod that hinted at his own hero ambitions. As the finale's dust settled, it was clear that fresh and exciting paths were beginning to open up for him. August 2025's rap-fueled buzz for a Resident Alien flick, with Reynolds and peers like Sarah Tomko, Alice Wetterland pushing for extensions. Meanwhile, he popped as Danner's dad in 2022's The After Party, weaving Enigma. In 2026, Reynolds steps up as producer-writer on Triple Nickels, chronicling WW2's Black 555th Paratroopers, infusing history with his flair. Mike Liv's spin-off rumors swirl, unconfirmed yet alive, at cons like Comicpalooza 2025. Reynolds sidestepped traps, upholding a spotless record that spotlights his artistry over uproar. No scandals or dust-ups stain his trail, a nod to his rooted ethos. Fan Jam, his law days not only shaped parts, but almost torpedoed that Hairspray tryout, turning Cop Calm into callback conquest. As of 2026, his net worth lacks official figures, but estimates hover around $3 million, amassed via consistent work, accolades, and smart plays.